Hello, good morning. Everyone can hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Catherine, I think I can hear you. Could you please relog so your microphone can. All right, how is everybody doing? Welcome aboard to this training for Texas campaign. We're glad to have you here. So, on Discord, I just sent you all the material that you need. So as far as Angelica and Natasha, welcome back. We already have worked with them for a lot of time already. So they are professional, they are top quality, and they will help you in anything you need, just in case. So I'm going to explain the basics, okay, of this campaign, what you need to do, what is this all about, um, and of course, any doubts that you have, you can ask me right away, okay? So, for the ones that didn't get to the meeting, we will have this video recorded so they can watch it later on. Or if you have any other questions, we will have this video ready for you as well. So, we have Nicolas, he is the one of the managers for this campaign, okay? And Telecentennial, which is Javier, he's the manager as well for all this, okay? He's the owner of the campaign. So if you have any questions during your work or your stay here, okay, you can either ask Nicolas or Javier as well, okay? So starting for the basics, do you know what is real estate about? What is this campaign about? The schedules? Do you have any basic ideas? So I would like to hear your opinions, Maria.
Well, I kind of know that is we want to buy house
Hmm.
in Texas, but is all I know about the
Okay.
campaign.
All right. So great. As far as real estate, okay, is buying and sell houses. Okay, it's just
Okay.
the real estate deals. What we do is we get cash offers. Okay, for those owners that are interested in selling. Okay, so we call some people from a list, and they will tell you like, okay, yes, I'm interested in selling, or what's your offer? Um, how is your business? Okay, so as far as that, we have a script. I just send you. It's called Real Inbound. Sorry, Real Outbound. Sorry. So it's the one a PDF that is Real Empire Outbound. Okay. So right there you have all the conversation, like the basic structure that we use. Okay, to get in touch with the owners and engage. Okay, so this means that we have to get people to say yes. Not everyone will say like, okay, yes, right away. Okay, there will be people that is like, no, I'm not ready to sell yet. um, I'm not thinking about it. You can give me the price I want. Okay, those are some rebuttals, what we call rebuttals. So let me show you right away. If you open the script, okay, the outbound script, sorry, you will see that there's like a basic conversation of what will be the way to engage, okay, with an owner to build rapport. I'm going to explain it further with the application so you can know what it's all about. So as far as the campaign is that, okay, trying to to get people to say yes to the cash offers, to hear our offers, what we have to say, what it's all about, okay. And for that we have this system. Let me show you. It's called Send Call. Okay, this is the system that you'll be using to work. making calls. Okay, so we'll be giving you credentials. This is individual for all of you. Okay, all of you will have one individual agent, and of course your password. Okay, so
Barbara,
yes,
and so can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Are you? Good morning, everyone. So welcome to the training. Yeah, I'm really happy, really excited to have you all of you guys here to join in the campaign. Okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be Texas campaign is always really good, productive, really busy. It's just the best campaign. Okay. So are you sharing the screen, Barbara? Because I don't see your screen. Are you sharing the screen?
Yes, I am.
Or are you? Hey, Nicolas, can you hear me? And is everybody able to see Barbara's screen?
No, no.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
let me try to reshare. Okay,
Okay, now I can see you.
okay, perfect.
Yes, working.
Yeah. So now, yeah, can you open the Google Map just to show in the area where we work today
Yes.
in these coming days?
Uh, all right.
Remember the three companies that we have, those companies in
Yes.
Texas. If you can, uh, it's on the template. Is in one of those scripts. Copy paste those. Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the area that we work. Let me change this. Okay. So we have Houston. Okay. Fort Bend, Galveston. So I'll show you all the counties. Houston, the red one. Then we have Galveston, which is this little area right here. Okay. And we have Fort Bend, which is this one. Okay. Basically, Houston and Bend are two largest areas, okay? And Galveston is this little one, but this is like the expensive area where people has boats and everything, okay? So basically, this is a full area that we're working with. You'll be calling all these people from all these cities, um, trying to get them to say yes, okay, to sell the property. So basically, it's just this triangle right here, okay? So as far as the area, it's a really beautiful area. Okay, let me show you a little bit with Street View. So Street View is one of our, um, let's say, our main tool. Okay, because this will allow you to take a look at where is the property, what is the property. Okay, so for example, here we have a property. Um, there you can look house, vacant lot. Okay, we have different properties that we manage. So we have to be aware of the area. Okay, there will be people that will say like, okay, have you take a look at the house? Do you know how is it? What is it? Okay, so you have to be available to say like, oh yes, of course, it's a big lot. We just took a look at it, but we wanted to know more. Okay, something like that. So basically, um, now can everyone see when I change the screen and everything? Okay. Javier, can you see it? Okay. So basically, this is Sencol. Okay, Sencol, as I was saying, is the tool that you'll be using to take calls. Okay, and make calls as well. So either one of you will have an agent and a credential, okay, password, everything. You have to use mandatory Google Chrome, okay? Notice that here it says Google Chrome. So if you don't have it, you have to download it and configure everything to use it, all right? So once you sign in, you don't have to change anything, okay? Just place the credentials and sign in with a web phone, all right?
Exactly. Make sure that they have a web phone. That
Yeah,
they choose the web phone, because there is the other option like no phone, of course, and then you won't be able to take any calls. It happens
exactly.
sometimes.
Exactly. So basically, the system is really basic, okay? It's easy to learn. It just takes like a day or two to get used to everything. The first time that you log into the system, okay, it will show you like a request permission, okay? It will say like configure the microphone, configure your headsets, everything, okay? So you need to make sure that this is a law, okay? On this tab right here, you have to click on allow, okay? And make sure that your microphone and everything is well set right here, okay? That you can listen, that you can hear everything, okay? So it will show you like a test that you have to do, and then everything will be okay, okay? So right here, it will show you like your headsets are being configured, set up, and everything, so you're ready to go, okay? So every time that you start, it says prep work. It means that the system won't take any type of calls, okay? It's just a mode for you to get ready, okay? Just that. So down here it has to says phone status connected, okay? Every time it has to say phone status connected. Sometimes it will say testing, but for like 10 seconds or so, okay, at most. So right here you have the dialer, okay, the dialer pad. You can keep it open on this little arrow right here. Is really easy. This will allow you just to hang up if you have to, or dial up manually if you have to, okay? But every time that you're making calls, we have a ready mode, okay? If you click on here, it will say ready. Once you place on ready, it will start a countdown, like prepare to dial or dialing in three, two, okay? And once it says dialing right here or calling back or something like that, it will be ready to go, okay? So when a call arrives, it will sound like a beep, okay? A bleeping sound. Immediately, right away, you have to say hello, okay? So it will be like bleep, hello, okay? So you will have this. This is a profile, okay? So this is every single window that you'll be looking right here, okay? This is the contact information, your basic tab for you to start, okay? So you have the first name of the person, the last name, the phone number. Sometimes there will be like up to 10 numbers, but usually it's just one, okay? So keep in count that the phone number that you're using will be like dark blue, okay, right here. So if you're using this one, will be dark blue. If you're using this one, okay, and you're calling this person specifically, okay, with this address. So for example, you start, hello, Paul, or hello, I'm looking for Mr. Paul, and sometimes they will say yes. There you have to say, okay, yes, my name is Barbara. I'm calling in regards to the property in Stratty Drive, okay, for example. Or you can say the address, 26934 Stratty Drive, okay, in Galveston. There you have to follow the script, okay? Like, okay, yes, what about it? The reason I'm calling is because our company just bought a home in the area or right by yours, okay? And wanted to reach you out personally to make you an offer on your home if you're interested in selling. So right here it comes the yes or no part, okay? Sometimes they will be right away, like, yes, I'm interested in selling. What's your offer? Or, you know what? I'm open to hear offers, okay? In those cases, we follow the script, okay? But if they say, "How did you get my number? Uh, what is the address that you buy, or who is your company? Who are you with?" Okay, there's people that will get straight away to answer, like asking questions over and over. So at the last page, okay, right here, you have the rebuttals. For example, how did you get my number? Well, we just bought a property in your area, so we just used the internet to gather the phone numbers of the neighbors. I hope that's not too much of a bother, but are you in fact interested in an offer on your home? Okay, so no matter how many questions they made, you have to always redirect the conversation to, are you interested in an offer on your home? Okay, every time. So if they say, who are you with? Who is your company? Who do you work for? You can say, I work with a private investor. Okay, we are independent private investors. We wanted to give you a cash offer for your property. Are you in fact interested? Okay, that's another rebuttal. If the person says, no, you know what, I'm not interested in your offer, or I'm not ready to sell, you can say, well, what if we presented an ad cash offer that you like? Will you consider selling at this time? If they say no, okay, I understand. Will you happen to know anyone that is interested in selling? Or you can say, do you might have any other property for sale at the moment? Okay, it's important to always ask the questions. Always important. So once we say yes, okay, if you manage to say yes, like yes, okay, just give me the numbers. Great. Well, we don't formulate an offer until we get an okay from the homeowner. But the process is very simple. I need to ask you a few questions about the condition of the home. Is that okay? So, yes, go ahead. So, right here, okay, on the script, you have to change to the questions that I gave you. So, we have this template right here, okay? You will be like, okay, how long have you owned the property for? Okay, so remember that you already asked if they are interested in a cash offer. Okay, so there will be like, yes, cash offer in mind. Okay, do you have any numbers in mind already so we can start, or just open to hear offers? Okay, so right there they can say, you know what, I'm just open to hear the numbers, or mm, I want no less than 250, for example. Okay, 250. So, how long have you owned the property for? Right here, they can say, I'd rather not to answer, or they can say, I own it for like a year, okay, or 10 years. It's been on the family for 80 years, okay. There's different cases. So, people can say, no, I just bought it, okay, I just bought the property. Okay, so recently bought, for example. Is it occupied right now? Do you have any tenants? Okay, or is it rented? No, I'm living on the property, okay, or no, it's ready to go. In these cases, we have three options, okay. We have rented or tenants. We have owner occupied, that is when the owner is living in there, or maybe a relative, okay, of the owner. So we also have vacant, which means that it's empty and ready to go, okay. So in the cases of vacant lots, okay, you can place right here like vacant lot, okay. So for the vacant lots, we don't ask how many bedrooms, condition, property upgrades, or anything like that, okay. Only the mortgage. Do you own a mortgage or anything else you would like to tell me? Okay. Because, of course, a vacant lot doesn't have any of this. Okay. So if it's a vacant lot, just keep this tree right here. Okay. And go to the following. So, do you own a mortgage on the property? A mortgage is when someone owns the property, but they own they have a debt. Okay, they still have to pay. So they can say, you know what? I don't have any mortgage. Everything is paid off. The house is paid off. Or they can say, no, I have a mortgage of 100,000. Okay, so you have to be sure to ask this. Okay, because this is what depends. Okay, the offer will depends of this. So anything else you would like to tell me about the property? You know what? Yes, we just recently added a pool, or we added a Porsche, a garage, or an additional room. Okay, something like that. Or the property is clean right now. It doesn't have anything. It's ready to build. Okay, ready to go. So no, I don't have anything else to say. Okay, if our offer works for you, will you want to do this ASAP, or will you want a few months to sort this out? Okay. So sometimes people will say, like, you know what? I want some time, like a month, to just move out and find another place, or no, it's ready to go. Okay. Just right away. What is the reason to sell the property? So right here they can say, you know what, my mother passed away and I want to sell it. Or they can say something like, I just want extra cash, I want to pay the mortgage. Or sometimes it's just if the offer is good. Okay, if the offer is good, I will sell it if the price is good. Just to confirm, is the property address, I don't know, 26934 Sturdy Drive? Yes, it is. Or sometimes they can say, no, the property is 26935. Okay? It's just a common error. All right. Is this a good number to reach you at? They can say, no, this is my private number. You can reach me to the, I don't know, my other cell phone, my landline, my work number. Okay? And they will give you another one. When is a good time to call back with the offer? Okay, so right here on this question you have to say this. For example, okay, thank you for this information. What I'll do now is I'll have my manager run the numbers on our end, and we'll call you back with an offer ready to go. When is a good time for him to call you back? Then they can say, you can call me back anytime, or afternoons only, or leave a message. Sometimes people will give you an email, okay, for you to get in touch. So everything will be on this, okay, on this questionnaire. Remember that if they speak Spanish, you can speak Spanish with them, okay? But you have to place right here Spanish speaker, all right? So when you're asking this, you have to copy, okay? So copy and paste right here, okay? All the questions and answer them here, okay? So that way, when you click on the disposition, then everyone will have the same template, the same questions, okay? The same results. So that's what we're looking, getting everything organized, everyone on the same page, okay? So as far as the dispositions, we have this right here, this tab right here, okay? That is a call result or disposition as we call it. They are depending on the result of the call, okay? If someone says yes, if they say no, if they are buyers, okay? So for example, first case, you have someone that says, you know what, I'm not ready to sell yet, but maybe I will do it in a month or two. Okay. So you have to click on appointment schedule. Okay. Like, okay, a month or two. Perfect. I'll call you back then. All right. Thank you very much. You hang up. Okay. Or the owner hang up. You can do it right here. Okay. Manually hang up. Click on appointment schedule. Okay, and you select month You search, for example, 2 months or three, whatever. And you click on any date. Okay, for example, I will be ready to sell in a month or two. Okay, um, I'll call you back then. Then you select any date. Okay, and click submit. Right here, the system will take this lead and call them back in 2 months, okay, or whatever that you place on the appointments. Reviewing, okay, is for the interested in selling people. All right. So this will be, for example, the people that answer all the questions. They are interested in an offer, like, yes, send me your offer. I want to sell. Just place the notes right here, okay? Copy and paste the questions, paste them right here, and click on review, okay? After you finish the call. This will allow the manager, okay, the QA department, which is Nicholas, to send the lead, okay? We'll take a look at the lead, listen to the audio and everything, and if it's a good lead, it will get to the closers, okay, the ones that makes the offer. So remember, you're not making the offer, it's our closers, okay, our manager. So interested in selling, don't use it, okay, don't use that button. It's only for QA, so as well as duplicated. So those two, we don't use them, okay. Set callback is something like the appointment, but is for a shorter period of time. Okay. For example, if someone tells you, call me back after 5, or call me back tomorrow at 2, or call me in a week. Okay. In those cases, we have a calendar right here. Okay. If you open it, it will take you to week. Okay. Week appointments. So you can say, call me back on Friday. Okay, I'll call you back then. Call on Friday at 4 p.m., for example. You click right here and it will show you the callback time. Okay. If they say, for example, call me back in an hour, call me back in 15 minutes, okay, you have this tab right here that it will say like 2 days, 3 days, a week, okay? So just click on submit call log and it will happen the same with as with the appointments. Okay. Wrong number is just that for people that says no, you have the wrong number, you have your wrong information. Okay, then the person hangs up, doesn't want to talk anymore. You just click on wrong number, okay, and we won't call them back again. All right. So if they say no, you have the wrong number, but this is his wife, or this is his mother, what can I help you with? Okay, you can work with that lead as well. Sometimes it happens. Convert to buyer is for the people that is buyers. Okay, like, no, I'm not ready to sell, or I'm not selling at all, but I'm investing. Okay, I'm investing on property, so I want to buy some properties at the moment. So if you have any, just send me. Okay. There you can request for the email. Okay. Okay. Do you have any email where I can send you the listing if we have any? Yes, of course. Is, I don't know, abc@gmail.com. Then just place the email on the notes. Okay. And click on convert to buyer. And that's it. Um, Leave voicemail is just for the voicemail. Okay. Leave a message after the tone. Sometimes you will have like, this phone is protected by normal robo. In those cases, it's invalid. Okay. Remember that leave voicemail is only for the personal voicemails. Like, leave the voicemail after the tone, or you have reached blah blah blah. Leave a message after the tone. Okay. Not interested in selling is for the people that is like, no thank you, I'm not interested in selling, thank you very much, and they just hang up. Okay. Right there, just place as not interested, because they just hung up on you and you don't have to place the rebuttals. Okay, if they hang up on you, that's okay, just place as not interested in selling. Also, it's used for the people that is like, oh no, 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 thank you very much. I really don't want to sell. I don't know anyone. I don't have any other property for sale. So thank you very much. Right there is just I'm not interested. Okay, straight away. Not available is for the calls that doesn't have any audios. Okay, you're just like hello, 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 and no audio. Then just place as not available. Okay. Also, it can be for people that is like, oh, this is her cousin, but I don't know when she might be back. I don't know what time because she's working, and I really don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, then I'll call back later to see if she's available. Then you can place as not available because you don't have a callback time. Okay. Invalid number is for the robot killers. Okay, the blockers, call blockers. The company numbers that doesn't accept any private messages, for example. And the do not call is for the rude people. Okay, there will be a lot of rude people sometimes that is like, no, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? I don't want to sell. Or people that is like, remove me from the list. I don't want to hear any more from you. Don't call me again. You're harassing me. Or they just straight up like insulting. Okay, they insult you, they go crazy with you, then just hang up. Okay, if the person gets like really rude and insulting and messing up with you, just hang up. You don't have to deal with that. Okay, so as far as the leads, as I'm telling you, it's really simple. Just follow the script. Okay, sometimes the call doesn't go 100% as the script, but it's a good guide. It's a perfect way to for you to engage, to build a report. Okay, so follow the script. Okay, follow the script and just build it up from there. Okay, so any questions till now? Hello, anyone?
Well,
Not
now I
really.
can see the script.
The script, but you mean that you
Yeah.
can open it? You can open the script, or
No, I can open it.
oh, it's because you need PDF, the PDF application to use it. You can try and look it up online, like just open with Chrome, or let me see if you can see it right here. Okay.
Well, I already have PDF program
Uh-huh.
that I can see the script.
Okay, let me try to resend it. So,
Hmm. I think I can. I didn't receive that.
okay, let me try to send it again. Uh,
Thanks.
okay, in the meantime, anyone has any other questions regards of what I just said?
Yep. Now
Hi,
I
I do
have
have
it.
a question.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, who's first?
I can go first.
Okay, so Catherine. All right,
Mhm.
welcome. Or what is your question?
Thank you so much. Well, so you were saying that we are supposed to ask the other person
Mhm.
if he or she knows someone that is currently selling. No, so does it matter where the property is located?
No, for example, that's a really good question, by the way. If the person says, no, I'm not interested in selling at all, okay, or I don't have any other property for sale, just you just did all the questions and they don't want to sell, okay, like no, straight no. Then you can
Mhm.
say, oh, but do you know anyone that might be selling some properties at the moment? There's people that says like yes, but not in this area. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
then you can say no. Anywhere in Texas is fine. Okay. Then this person can say, okay, I have a friend that is selling in Galveston, for example, and they are located in Houston. Okay. But they
Mhm.
say that we have someone selling in Galveston, and I really don't know the address or anything, but his name is, I don't know, Paul, and his phone number is this one. Okay. In that case, we can get in touch with the person, and we can call them like, hello, this is Paul. Yes, what can I help you? Oh, hi, my name is Barbara. I was calling in regards to your property for sale. Then he can be like, oh, okay, yes, I still have it for sale. Um, then you can say like, great. Well, we wanted to give you a cash offer because I don't know. You can say like, a friend of yours gave me the information that you were selling. Okay, something like that. So
Mhm.
they can give you the address. Okay, or they can say like, yes, of course, what do you want to know, and just follow the conversation. Okay, the idea is to build a rapport with that person, like, try to get them to give you the address and all the details about the property and everything. Okay, so in those cases we said like, yes, well, we are private investors, independent private investors. We were trying to get in touch with you in regards to the property for sale. So could you please confirm the address, okay, of the property? So yes, it doesn't matter if it's in Galveston, if it's in I don't know, First Bend, Houston, or Laporte, okay, whatever address. If it's too far away, okay, we'll check it out. It's no problem. Just place it on review, okay? Just gather all the questions and everything as needed, and click on review, okay? Once you finish, and the QA department will take a look at the property and everything, and he will take a look and see if it's a good lead or not. Okay, so no problem if
Okay.
it's on another place, completely different from where they at. It's no problem. Okay, just ask for the contact information. So if they say, for example, I have a friend that is selling, but I don't have the phone number or the address or anything, you can say like, oh, okay, well, thank you very much. Or you can say like, can I call you back so I can gather that information? Or okay, so if they don't give you any information like the phone number or the name of the person, the address, or anything, okay, if they don't give you anything, it's just not interested, and that's it. Okay, because the person doesn't give you anything to start with. Okay, the
Mhm.
idea is to have something to start, the address or the phone number, name of the person. Okay, so that way we can get in touch with them.
Okay, so as long as it is on Texas, we will check it, or the QA will do it, right? As long
Exactly.
as it is in Texas.
Exactly. So
Okay.
there will be cases where people says like, you know what, I have a friend in I don't know, California, okay, that they want to
Mhm.
sell, or another state. Okay, then you can gather that information, no problem, you can gather it, and then you can write on Discord on the main chat like, hey, I have this person that wants to sell, but they are in I don't know, Ohio or California. Okay, in
Mhm.
those cases, we can see if there's something that we can do with those properties. Okay, you can gather the information, but the idea is for you to call only Texas people. Okay, so if you have information about any other state, you can gather it, but just leave it on the main chat. Okay,
Sure.
all right, so perfect. Any other questions? Anyone? Okay, so as far as the callback numbers, okay, there will be cases where people will say, you know what, I can tell right now, just call me back, or I'll call you back. Do you have any callback number? Then every time, okay, the system is updated every time. So the system changed the numbers. Okay, we change the numbers every once in a while to avoid people reporting us. Okay, because there's people that is like, I'm going to report you for harassment to the FBI and blah 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 because you're a robot, you're a I don't know, whatever. Okay, then in those cases we change the number, okay, frequently. So it's important for you to always know which one is updated. So you have to go to my settings, okay, is this option right here, my settings. Then click on my account, okay, and right here you will have the caller ID, okay. So this caller ID will be updated every once in a while. So if someone says, do you have any callback number that I can reach you at? You have the lead right here, okay? And say, you have any number that we can call you back, or give me your callback number. I'll pass it on to my husband. Then you says, okay, yes, sure. My callback number is 210-756. Okay, just read the one that is right here. Okay, this will be always update. Okay, so we have some tools. Okay, that you have to be using during the call. So, for example, you have Street View and Total View. Okay, these two we don't use them. So, Street View, if you click right here, okay, it will show you the map where the property is, you see? So if you click on this one, like this image right here, it will change to the street view. So right here we can see this vacant lot. Okay, you have to look around like, oh, okay, it's a vacant lot. Can you tell me a little bit about the property, if it's clean out, if you did anything else to the property, okay? They can say like, yes, you know what, I did some improvements, like I place utilities, gas, like gas, wiring, um, water, okay? Or they can say some details like it has a lake, okay? The property is included, like included, okay? It's just this piece of a lot, like just the land that is at the corner. It's an included lake that is at the back, that is another property, okay? They can give you details like that. Or they can be like, you know what, there it still has some trees right there, or it has I don't know, whatever weed that needs to be cleared out, okay, things like that. So it's important for you to use the street view, all right, for you to see the area, all right. So let me see if I can find another one. Okay, for example, this one, again, we click right here. It's a house, okay? It's a house, so you can say like, yes, of course. Can you tell me a little bit about the property? If you, how many bedrooms, okay? Right here, you can get an idea if you have two bathrooms or not, okay? So for example, this one might be a vacant lot with the house, like full house, okay? So for example, this one, the person can says like, you know what? I have this amount of square feet at the front, and then at the back it's a property with this amount of bedrooms and bathrooms and blah blah blah, okay. So it's important for you to always use street view for for knowing where is the property or what is the property, okay. Total view is a tool that we have for the estimates, or to take a look at the property, like all the information, okay, the basic information. So for example, right here you have the address, okay, of the property that you're taking a look, and right here it says like how many bedrooms and bathrooms, okay. So in case someone says, well, have you taken a look at the property, do you have any idea what is it or anything, you can say like, yes, it has two bedrooms and one bathroom, right? And they will say like, yes, of course, but we added another bedroom or another bedroom. Okay, so this is a good way to start building the report. So okay, right here you have a link. Okay, this one that says see more home details. If you click on it, it will send you to Zillow. Okay, so right here it shows if the property is on the market, like if it's listed with an agent, how much is the price, okay? Everything like how many bedrooms, how much acres or square feet is the lot, if it has a garage, if it has central heating and air, things like that, okay? Just basic features for you to take a look and build a rapport with the person, okay? If the owner says like, you know what, we changed the roof and now the property is 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, things like that, you have to write it down on the contact history, okay, with the questions. Remember that. So if by any chance total view is not working, okay, sometimes some houses doesn't have any total view, you can grab the address, okay, and look it up on Google. So it will show you another websites like Redfin, HAR, um, another one like Zillow, okay. So you have to take a look at the full property, okay. For example, this one, it says Texas. You see Texas? This is the address that we're looking at, but this one says Ohio, okay. So you have to make sure that the address that says right here, okay, is the same one as this one, okay? Always double check so you don't have another address completely different, okay? So this system, as I'm telling you, is really easy, really simple. You just need to wait, okay? Just wait for the calls to arrive. Um, if by any chance you need to go back to a lead, okay, and take a look at some details, you can go to call log, okay, call log, and right here it will show you all the calls that you did during the day, okay. So right here you have the call results. You can click on not log, okay. So for example, sometimes the system just I don't know, you lost connection and you have to reload, okay, and you lost the lead. So you didn't have any time to place any dispositions. You go here and click not lock, okay, and reload. Right here, it will show you the leads that you have in disposition, okay. So you can gather the number, copy and paste it right here. So let me do it with this number right here. You can copy and paste, okay, the number right here. Wait, copy and paste, okay, and it will show you the lead, okay, like the profile that you have. You open it and you will have it back, okay, but without the information, okay, without the notes. It will show you like the blank link that you have previously, okay. So this way you can just gather all the information that you remember and send it as whatever the disposition is, okay. So down here you have the disposition that the previous agent made if the person has been reached out before, okay. So for example, if it was a callback before, you will have it right here like August, imagine that, 2019, it's a callback. Or for example, a voicemail, are not interested in selling, something like that, okay. You have an idea of what the previous agent was talking about with him, okay. So you have also, okay, on these modes, you have the break mode that is really important when you're going on launch, okay, or if you're going to the bathroom to take some water or anything related. Okay, you have to use break. The other modes, okay, as training, meeting, and these ones, we don't use them, okay? Unless the manager tells you, like, place yourself on meeting so we can have a little bit meeting about anything, okay? Like this training. Um, Ready mode is mandatory, okay? Whenever you're making calls, you always have to be on ready mode, okay? Always. So remember that it has to say right here calling, okay, or dialing. It has to say dialing, otherwise the system won't be calling anyone, okay? So in order for the system to call someone, you have to be like this, okay? All the leads close, all the tabs close. You don't have to have anything on the system, okay? And of course be on ready mode, okay? Those are the requirements. And one important thing is that the headsets that you're using has to be wired, okay? Like USB headsets. It always has to be connected to the PC. It doesn't have to be Bluetooth, okay? If your headsets are Bluetooth, you have to change them because Zencall doesn't allow you to have Bluetooth headsets, okay? So only wired USB, and you have to have a connection of 20 megabytes or above, okay, at least 15, okay, that is like the minimum that you have, okay, 15 megabytes or 20 or more, okay, that's the requirements. And as far as your PC, you have to have the i5 4 generation or above, okay, so if you meet those requirements, you're ready to go. We have, let me show you, speed test, okay? This website will allow you to check your connection, okay? So every time that the system goes slow or every time that you have any issues, okay, like you don't have any audio or the system just doesn't show you any leads, you can click right here, okay? And it will set you the result testing, okay, like your internet speed, okay. The download speed is the one that is this one, okay, it's the one that is the requirement, okay, so it has to be 20 or above, all right. We also have the microphone testing, okay. Everything, I'll send you everything to the Discord so you can have it. So this one is to make sure that your microphone is working, okay? And also to test that you don't have any background noises, okay? Remember that we always have to work with no background noises, okay? No dogs barking or banging at the walls or any dogs or whatever, okay? Any background noises that is not work related, okay? So you have to click on check my microphone and it will show you a little tab, okay? So if this one doesn't work, you have the on like mic, this one. You click right here. You see that example when I'm speaking, it shows like these waves, okay? But if I'm not speaking, it's completely flat or at least minimum. Look. So that is what we're looking for, okay? To have no background noises, um, a really clear background so we can have a really clear call, okay, and the people can build a rapport with us, all right. So when we start the shift, okay, and when we end it, we have these worked hours, okay. Let me load it. All right, so this worked hour Google Sheet is the one that we use for you to get paid, okay. So for example, this one, you have to place the date, okay, right here the day that you're working on the United States format. Okay, so month first and then the date, and of course the year. In this case, 2020. Um, then you have to place the time that you start working. Okay, this is the time that you place on ready. All right. So when you place on ready mode on send call, this is the time that you're gonna place right here. Okay. So for example, 9 a.m. and you finish at 9 p.m. Okay. So this is the time that you log out. Okay. That you click right here on sign out. Um, we have the breaks. We can have up to an hour. Okay. An hour break to get some lunch or go to the bathroom or whatever. Okay. So this hour break can be just the full hour. Okay, you can get the full hour for you to do whatever you have to do, or you can gather, for example, 4 minutes and then 20 minutes to eat and then go again 4 minutes. Okay, you can just spread it out as you need it. Okay, so payable hours is the payable time. Okay, so it's the time that you start plus the time that you finish minus the break. Okay, so for example, 12 hours minus an hour break is an 11 hours. Okay, uh, campaign is Texas. Okay, in this case, Texas, and the account is the agent that we're going to give you. Okay, so if your agent is like agent 5, then you place it right here. Okay, this tab is for the system corrections. Okay, this is only for the payroll department use. Okay, so at the end of the week, once you finish all the week shift, sorry, then the payroll department will get you the system corrections. Okay, this means that um, is the time on the system. Okay, so that's why we have these modes right here. All right, so if you're on ready mode, that's the payable time. Okay, ready mode. So that's why it's important for you to place your time right here. Okay, so we can compare it to the system and verify that those are your hours. Okay, so there you have the total payable hours, the amount of hours that you did. And the total payment is the amount of hours per the hours. Okay, so it will be like, for example, 11 per 8 750. Okay, and this one anyways it will be confirmed by the system corrections. Okay, so you have to place only these. Okay, the hours. um and remember to always close the lead immediately after you finish the call, or if you need some time to set up all the details and notes. Okay, we have the wrap up time. That is immediately after you finish the call, after you hang up and everything. You will have some time to fill out the lead. Okay, but try to fill it out as fast as you can. Okay, we try to avoid the wrap up time as much as we can. Okay, so wrap up time is only used as needed. Okay, just to fill out the notes real quick. I don't know, take a look at the prices, to fill out everything that you're missing. Okay, and just send the lead. Okay, and that's it. But avoid to have the leads open like this. Okay, like for example, um, you just took a call and finished the notes, and you answer like you're asking something right here. Okay, on the Discord chat, you're asking something and you're waiting like this. Okay, don't do it. If you have any question, do it on Discord. Like, hey, I have this question about this lead. It happens this and that. Just place it on review. Okay, so we can have it like on standby. Okay, if the lead is not interested, or if it's any other disposition besides interested, okay, we'll change it afterwards. But try to avoid the wrap up time. We're trying to take as much calls as we have to. Okay, so the waiting time for the calls on a normal shift, okay, is like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and the most that you have to wait is like a minute. Okay, so it's not like back to back, like immediate calling. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Okay, it's up to a minute. Right now we have a playlist that is like 10 minutes waiting, okay, or 20 minutes, but it's only for training. Okay, it's only for you to get used to the system, for you to have everything in order, okay, to make all the questions that you need. And after a couple weeks you will have a playlist ready to go. Okay, just taking calls normally and everything ready. So the time that you'll be working is payable. Okay, the training time is payable on same call. Okay, so every time that you're working, it will count as payable. Of course, if you're on break, that one is not. Okay, but there will be rude people on this playlist. Okay, there will be a lot of people that is like, no, I don't want to sell, just go away, remove me from the list. But don't feel bad. Okay, don't feel bad for that. It's just a training playlist. There will be a lot of rude people, but we just don't take care about them. Okay, just positive mind, and make sure to have everyone interested right here. Okay, the ones that are not interested, that are really rude, really insulting, just hang up. Okay, so any questions regards?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. So since you said that we're going to have like I mean we're gonna have access to the training lead list. I'm assuming. Do we have like a limit as to the amount of hours that we can work in these next 2 weeks or no?
No, you can work full time. Okay, if you have the full time available, then you can work the full time. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I just want to make sure for you to know that the playlist is not a good playlist. Okay, it will take a lot of time for you to take calls. It will take time for people to say yes. There will be rude people, but I don't want you to feel discouraged by it. Okay, it's just people that is crazy and is right there on that playlist, but just don't pay attention. Okay, if they get rude with you, you can just hang up. Okay, uh, just remember to keep calm and answer all the questions, just really calm, for the people that is like really interested in making business with you. Because for the people that is like, what is the name of your company, I'm going to report you, you can just hang up. Okay, we just care about people that is interested in selling, people that is like really nice, that is open to hear what you say. Okay, but you don't have any limits as far as working hours. Just sorry, we work 9 a.m., okay, which is and 8 a.m. Texas time. Okay, remember that Texas is an hour less than here. Okay, so you have it right here, time zone -1. Okay, so right here is 11:20, and in Texas is 10:20. Okay, so it's always an hour less. So that's why we work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, it's like saying 8 to 8 on Texas. Okay, so as far as Colombian time, is the available time to work is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay.
Okay, and when are we going to start to take the calls today?
Well, it depends. Let me see if we have some credentials ready for you. Okay, and we'll be notifying you. Okay, for the credentials.
Okay, and how's the payment gonna be like? Because they said that they're gonna wire the money to our bank account. We send them like a screenshot of our bank account.
Okay, it's a really good question. I almost okay. Let me look at the. All right. So the payments are done every Friday. Okay, Friday. So they are Friday afternoon, and it's always a week after you work. Okay. So for example, this week is January 6th. Okay, to January 11th. for example. In this case, as we work Monday to Saturday, okay, the payroll department does um, all the system corrections, okay. They does it on Sunday or during the week, okay. So if you work this week, for example, if you work these days during this week, your payment will be issued on Friday, okay, Friday 17. So that's the way that we work for you to get the full week, okay, the full week payment. So if you work Monday to Saturday full time this week, you will get the payment on the 24th, for example. So Monday the 13th to Saturday 18, you will get the payment on Friday 24th. Okay, that's for you to have the full payment. So the payment is sent to the bank account of your preference. Okay, if you have an EQI, if you have Da Vivienda, Bank Colombia, whatever bank you have, we can send it to that account. Okay, just send all the information. Okay, send me all the information, the bank account information that you want us to send the payment to a private message. Okay, send it to a private message, and that's where we're going to send the payment. Okay. So any other questions regards the campaign, as far as the questioning or anything that you want to know?
Yes, Mark, I was waiting for you.
Hello, Angelica, I can hear you really good. You sound like really far away.
Oh, okay. Give me a second, please. Do you hear me better now?
Yes, I hear you better. Just it's like really low, but I hear you better.
Okay, okay. I will change this later. I wanted to ask you, you didn't mention anything about the temperature calculator. So I wanted to know if for Texas we are just sending everything for reviewing, or if we are only sending cold or warm leads, or how is it working right now?
Okay, that's a really good question. Thanks for reminding me. So I sent you a temperature calculator. Okay, that's an Excel sheet that is to compare the prices. Okay, so as far as the temperatures, as Angelica was saying, we have hot leads, warm leads, cold leads, and dead leads. Okay, so I'll explain here. Let me open this. Um, okay, so for example, you have someone that says, I'm interested in selling, and you ask like, okay, great, do you have any price in mind already? And they say like, yes, we're asking for no less than 250, okay, 250,000. You just go with the call, okay, just take all the information needed, build a report, ask all the questions that you need to know, okay. And when you finish the call, go to total view, okay. It takes some time to open, but it will show you all the information that you need. So, for example, let's say that this person asked me no less than 250,000, right? So, in this one, it doesn't have any estimates, okay? So, for these ones, doesn't have any estimates at all. We have to send it straight for reviewing, okay? Just send it straight for reviewing, like place on the notes that it doesn't have any estimates available, okay? So let me see if I can find the one that has estimate. Sometimes it happens that it doesn't have anything, any information. So okay, for example, this one. If he says, I'm asking for 250, and you see right here that the house has 195, okay, that's an overprice. It's really overpriced. So what you have to do in this case, okay, that is a dead lead. Um, we need to make sure if they have, for example, updates or notes. Okay, so if they say the house was fully completely remodeled, okay, top to bottom. We changed everything. We changed even the walls, okay, everything. In those cases, we can consider it, okay. We can send it for review to see if the updates are enough to meet the expectation price, okay, the cash offer price. So for example, if someone says, I'm asking 250,000 and the house is completely remodeled, we can take it into consideration, okay? Maybe. But if they say, I'm asking for 250 and the house doesn't have anything, it's just as is, okay? We don't have anything, we didn't make anything, then don't send it, okay? Just disregard it because that's a dead lead and we don't send the dead leads. For example, if the person says, I'm asking for 100, okay, 100,000, and you see right here that the house is 195, that's perfect. So that's why we have the temperature calculator, okay? So we place the seller asking price is 100, okay? And the total view value, which is this one right here, okay, or estimate. If you place, for example, 195, 283, okay? Then it will show you a result, okay, right here. And it will tell you which one is it, okay? For example, a hot lead is 97, okay, 97,000 or less, okay, or less. A warm lead is 99 to 144, okay? So it means that if he's asking 100, it's a warm lead. You can send it to review, it's no problem, okay? Even cold leads, if he's asking 195, that's perfect. You can send it, okay? But what you can send is dead leads, okay? Overpriced leads like this one, okay? 214 is way too much. So we don't send the ones on the black line, okay? That we place it as not interested, okay? So that calculator is just for you to know which one you can send to review and which one you can't. Okay. So as far as yes, as far as the leads, we always have the QA department to confirm that. Okay. So the temperature calculator is only for you to know if you have to send it to review or not. Okay. But the QA anyways will take a look at it and decide if it's good or not. Okay. So any other questions that you might have? Okay. Anyone? All right. Perfect. Okay, so if everything is good, welcome aboard, everyone. Okay. I'll give you credentials to some of you, not everyone. So you can start working. Okay. For the rest of you, we'll be scheduling the time for you to start, okay? So you can have all your credentials ready. We need to create them and everything. But I just want to say welcome aboard, okay? We're very excited to have you everyone here. And if you have any other questions regarding anything, remember that you can ask anything on Discord, okay? We're always there for you to help you. And remember to send me the bank account information, okay, on the private message, so we can start creating your credentials and everything. Okay. So welcome everyone, and have a great day.
Thank
You.
you.
Okay, excuse me.
Yes.
Thank you, but I have a question.
Hmm.
So, I have to send you my bank account through
Yes.
Discord app through there?
Yes.
Okay,
But send it
and
send it
then
on a private message.
yes, I know. Thank you. And then you are going to talk to us and tell us if we're going to start today or any other day, right?
Yes, exactly. We're going to schedule the time that you're going to start, so you have the credentials available and everything for you to start. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.
You too.
Thank you.